Weekly feed. Weekly feed. Weekly feed.
It's Bonnaroo 2011. Matt and Kim, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Made it alive so far.
Yeah. How's it going so far?
It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. I think I just cursed myself, right?
Well, but then again, you've been in like an air-conditioned tent so far, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true, right?
Man, this air-conditioned tent is just not as hot as I thought it was going to be.
We were talking about your fair skin, so.
Yeah. I got Swedish blood. We talked about going out in the light, and it just, the sun and me. I'm like a vampire kind of thing.
You guys, you're kind of festival veterans at this point. I mean, you played quite a bit of them, right? So do you find that there's any big differences between them at this point, or is a festival a festival?
I think there is a big difference with the catering. And that's how I really judge a festival, you know? If the catering is top-notch, I'm going to want to go back. That's kind of what I think.
But I do think there's one, aside from the catering, one underlying thing that just makes festivals similar and in a way that we really like coming to play festivals, which is, as opposed to you can be on tour supporting like a larger band and whatnot, and there's people you'll be in front of a bigger audience, but you come to a festival and people come open-minded to pick up new music like that may have just heard your name before, as opposed to when you're open for a band, sometimes you're just wasting time before the band they want to see comes on. So that's one of the things why we really like playing festivals, is just that so many people are there and they're open-minded and just ready to like take in new, good music.
I really can't imagine anybody wasting time when they come to one of your shows. I mean, you guys demand attention. Are you able to up that at a festival? I mean, does it get any crazier at this point, or?
I don't know, I feel we kind of feed off of the crowd, and when it's larger and, a larger crowd going crazy, it kind of makes us crazier. I don't know, we just recently did Sasquatch, and I felt like that was intense.
Yeah. This is our first time here at Bonnaroo, and we've heard good things for years since we've started this band, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see if this takes the wildness to a new level. I don't know, it's going to be hard in our non-air-conditioned tent, jeez.
Well, I read on the old Facebook machine there that you guys said this is like the best tour ever. Is that hype, or has it really been going that well?
No, it has been awesome. It's been really awesome.
Any reason?
It's been awesome, but we've had so many injuries on this tour. Yeah. So I don't know, it's weird. Like, I busted my knee at a show. Our driver busted open his heel. Our lighting girl had her mouth wired shut because she busted her jaw.
But other than that, other than her having to eat applesauce through a straw and having a sweet grill, it's just been more people have been coming out. We're playing bigger rooms, and they're all filling out, and everyone's going wild. And that's how we judge a show. It's like how much the crowd is dancing and cheering, and that's how much we feel it. And we're playing a longer set than we ever have, and we're playing a lot of stuff off our most recent album that's kind of new to us to play, so it's kind of fresh and exciting to play. And I think all of those things combined even trump the fact that, there's people beat down.
Well, and you brought up the album. Let's talk about Sidewalks for a minute. It's a new record. This was a big sonic jump for you guys, too. Would you say so? It sounds bigger. Did you go into it, wanting that?
Well, I think, this time, Grand, we recorded ourselves in the bedroom that Matt grew up in.
Which was our album before this album.
Yeah. And, that whole process was Matt learning how to record. And so I think this time we went into a studio with, a proper engineer, and, we didn't have to spend the time figuring out how do you mic a kick drum. So it kind of gave us that bigger sound.
And I think it's all been sort of evolution. We listened to our first album. That was within the first year we even learned how to play our instruments. So even in that sense, musician-wise, we've gotten better. But even though we would, I'd get on the piano and I'd play something a little too, as we'd call, musician-y, and we'd have a saying which would be WWMKD, which is what would Matt and Kim do? And Matt and Kim would simplify this down and only use 2 fingers and find the best melody that's the simplest melody they can. So we're still, even though it's, it's definitely more flourished or whatever, we still have the objective of keeping simple, fun music.
Well, you guys even used, like, what was it, the first song you'd ever written together made the album? Is that right?
Yeah, we re-recorded Silver Tiles. And it was funny because for a while it was like our anthem, and then, you know, it wasn't even, it was on our demo. And so, yeah, we decided to re-record it. And
well, we always loved playing it, and we used to close shows with it back in the day, and then as we went on, less and less people knew it. No one knew it, so we brought it back. We don't usually re-record stuff from the past, but we wanted to make sure the world knew that one.
Well, has many of the songs really opened up differently, even the new ones, now that you've been playing them and everything?
well, we definitely, I mean, we change a lot of stuff when it comes to playing it live. You know, kind of even simplify it a little more.
Well, and like writing for an album or writing for a live show is very different things. It's like acting for theater or acting for screen. People get used to acting for theater, and then they like do acting on camera, and there's big gestures and pronunciation and, you know, stuff that's really not necessary. But so like you can be much more subtle on an album and it seem more dramatic. But when you're playing live and it's hot and sweaty like it is at Bonnaroo, people might be a little drunk, people might be whatever, you want to make big gestures. You want to have your choruses be like crashing and loud and fast, and you want your, I don't know, just
and
bigger.
I just like playing loud and fast.
All right, last one, Mob Wives. The obsession of Mob Wives.
I love that show. Those bitches swear more than me. It's crazy. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Review's been good on it.
Yeah, you need to check it out. It's an interesting world.
Kim happens to have a very sailor-like mouth, especially on stage. She's known for swearing a lot, and I think she finds comfort in these women that are.
I want to be their friend. I hope that they call me up one day and be like, "You want to fucking hang out?" And I'll be like, "Hell fucking yeah."
Well, maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen right here. All right. Good luck on Bonnaroo 2011. Great to see you guys here.
Oh, thank you.
All right, cool.
Weekly feed.